Hi, thanks for purchasing and taking part in these online yoga sessions that I'm providing. So just a couple of bits of guidance when you're doing this at home, making sure that the area that you're using to do your yoga in is as tidy as it can be, or if there are any objects like a coffee table or a sofa that can't be moved, or a lampshade above you, just making sure that you're aware of where those objects are and you're adjusting as you need to. Also as well, make sure that you're feeling okay before doing yoga. So if you're feeling ill at all, or you've got a headache, cold, or whatever it might be, if you're not feeling quite right, then maybe delaying doing your yoga practice until later in the day or another day. Take all of my instructions that I give you as guidance. So if it doesn't feel right, or if there's any pain or discomfort, then only coming into the posture to a point that it's comfortable for you, or you can choose not to come into the posture, or you can choose to take a break as you need to. I will offer options and modifications to some of the postures, but if they don't quite work for you, then feel free to make further adjustments that seem sensible for your own body. So thank you for joining in and enjoy. So we'll be legs bent and feet flat. Arms on the ground. We'll slide them a little bit away from the body so they're out to the side. And just allowing yourself to settle for a moment. Notice how you're feeling this morning. Maybe a bit tired, or maybe you've been up and already had a coffee. Just 2 or 3 deep breaths in and out. And then just allowing your breath to regulate. And then we'll allow both legs over to the right side. So windscreen wiper legs to the right, keeping them there for a few breaths. And then inhale, centre, and legs to the left. We'll keep them there for a few breaths. And as we inhale, we'll bring the legs to centre and also raise the arms up so the fingertips are to the ceiling. And then breathe out, legs to the right, and the arms come back down. And we'll continue this movement with the legs and the arms. So we inhale, back to centre, raising the arms. Breathe out to the left. The legs come down, the arms come down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Pausing next time the arms are straight up and the knees are up. So holding there. And then we'll lift the feet up and take hands onto the knees and gently draw the knees towards the chest. Knees apart and away, back together, in towards the chest. So this circular movement through the hips. Inhale as your knees move away. Breathe out as you draw the knees in. And then in the opposite direction. And then pop the feet and the arms back down onto the mat. And then from here we're going to inhale, and as we do that we'll lift the arms up and lift the feet up so that the lower part of the leg is a right angle or perpendicular to the ground. So we inhale, lift, parallel to the ground. So you're lifting the feet up, knees above the hips, fingertips pointing straight up, and then breathe out slowly back down. And inhaling up and breathing out down, inhaling up and breathe out down, and coming up and down. And we'll do one more. Inhaling, raising the feet, lifting the arms up and then down, and from here we'll roll to one side and press to all fours. From all fours we'll just step the hands forwards about a hand's length, and then taking the bum back towards the heels and then coming forwards, and as you come forwards the hips move towards the ground and we take the gaze forwards and coming back and forward. So we'll continue this movement forwards and back, and inhaling as we come forwards, take the gaze forward, and breathing out as we take the bum back down towards the heels. And then we'll stop in an upright, in an all fours position. We'll just bring the wrists back under the shoulders. And then from here, we're lifting up the right hand, twisting to the right. So as you reach up through the right fingertips, we're gently pressing down through the left hand. And then bringing your right hand down and to the left. So again, as you reach up, press down through the right hand to come into the twist more. And then bringing your left hand down. And once more on each side. So to the right, reaching up at the same time as pressing down, and then right hand down, and once more to the left. And then back down. From all fours, we'll come to downward dog. So we curl the toes under, pressing through that. So the heel of the hand, you feel the tips of the fingers pressing into the mat to press the bum to the ceiling, head hanging. And then stepping forwards and folding forwards. And then we inhale up, hands together above the head. Breathe out, coming down. And then inhale as we come up. And breathe out, folding forwards. Lifting to flat back. Hands down and back to plank. All the way down. Extending your toes, inhale, lifting your chest. Breathing out down, curl the toes under. Pressing up and back into downward dog. and stepping forwards and folding forwards. Inhale up, hands together above your head. Breathing out, coming down, and inhale, coming up. Breathing out forwards. Lifting flat back, and hands down and back to plank. All the way down, extend toes, inhale as you lift. Breathe out, down, curl the toes under, up, back to downward dog. Step forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, hands together above the head. Breathing out, coming down, and just allow the arms to come down by your side. We'll take the feet a bit wider than hip width and just allow the arms to come through from one side to the other. And arms a bit higher. Allow the arms to drop, feet to hip width, bend the legs, inhale, arms up, breathe out, coming down, inhaling, coming up, and breathing out, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and allow your arms to drop. We'll step to the top of the mat, to the feet, hip width, extending up into chair pose, bend the legs, raise the arms. Keep the bend in the legs as we interlace the fingers behind the back, draw the hands away. Chest move forward, so the legs straighten as you fold forwards, head hangs, working hands towards the ceiling. Allow the hands to come down and staying in this folded forward position, and we'll stride back with the right foot into lunge. So the heel is off the mat, and we'll take the right arm outside of the left leg, left fingertips reach to the ceiling in your lunge twist. Staying in the twist, we're going to straighten the left leg or work towards straightening it. And then bringing both hands down in front of you so you're folded forwards with that left leg straight. Either the hands are on the legs or maybe a fingertip on the mat. And then we come up into lunge, so the left knee moves forwards, we raise the arms up. And then to warrior two, turn your right foot out, right arm behind, looking forwards over the left hand. And then we'll bring the left arm down on the inside of the left leg as you bring your right arm round alongside your head. Chest is sideways on. We're going to come back to lunge, so we pivot on the ball of the back foot to get the hips facing forwards, and then we raise the arms up. Taking the arms to the side, fingertips to the ceiling, and bringing the right knee down, all the way down onto the mat. And from here, we're going to press up into warrior three. So you press off the right foot, weight into your left leg, reach forwards through your fingertips. Take a bend in that left leg, right foot down into your lunge position again. Hands together in front of your chest. And we twist to the left, so right elbow across, right arm outside of left leg, left fingertips to ceiling. And again, straightening your left leg, stilling your twist. And then we'll turn so the hands come down either onto your leg or the fingertips down onto the mat. And we come back up into lunge, so left knee moves forward, raise the arms up. Warrior two, turning your back foot out, right arm behind, look forwards over your left. Left arm down inside of your left leg, right arm comes around alongside your head, chest sideways on. So back to lunge, pivoting on the ball of the back foot, raise the arms up. Taking a bend in the arms, bringing your right knee down onto the mat. And again, we'll press up into warrior three, so weight comes into that left leg, reaching forwards. And then we're going to bring that right foot down and come to standing at the top of the mat. We'll run through that again, leading with your left side, so we're extending up tall. We'll come into chair pose, bending the legs, raising the arms, interlacing the fingers, keeping that bend in the legs, draw the hands away, and then we'll straighten the legs as we fold forwards, head hanging, working hands towards the ceiling. Allow the hands to come down towards the mat, left foot back to lunge, so the heel is off the mat. Left arm outside of your right leg, reaching right fingertips up towards the ceiling. And if we can, we're straightening the right leg, staying in your twist. And then we'll bring the hands down in front of you, either to your leg or to the mat as you fold forwards, stretching the hamstring and calf muscle on the back of the right leg. We'll come up into lunge, so the right knee moves forwards, raising the arms up, hips, chest facing forwards. Warrior two, turn your left foot out, left arm behind, look forwards over the right. And then we bring right arm down inside of the right leg as you bring your left arm round alongside your head. Back to lunge, so you pivot on the ball of the back foot, raise up, raising the arms up. We'll bring the left knee down, take the arms to the side. And again we press up into warrior three, so you're pressing off that left foot, weight into the right leg as you straighten it, reaching forwards. And then back to lunge, so we bend the right leg, left foot down, hips, chest forwards, hands together, twisting to the right, left elbow across, left arm outside of your right leg, reaching right fingertips to ceiling, straightening your right leg in your twist, bringing the hands down in front of you so you're folded forwards, hands to your right leg or maybe a fingertip on the mat. Steady breath. And then we come back up into lunge, raising the arms up. Warrior two, turning your left foot out, left arm behind, look forwards over the right. Right arm down inside of your right leg, left arm round alongside your head. Back to lunge, so you pivot on the ball of the back foot and then raise up. Arms to the side as you bring your left knee down. We'll come up to warrior three again, so we're pressing off that left foot, launching off the left foot, weight into the right leg. And then we'll bring that left foot down and we'll come to standing at the top of the mat. So we'll have a go at tree pose. Weight into your right foot, right leg. So left foot to your preferred position. Bringing the hands together, extending up tall, so that extension up should help you with your balance. We'll then take the hands up, apart out to the side, back together in front of your chest, up, out to the side, together in front of the chest, and then once more coming up, out to the side, and then together. And then we'll pop the left foot down, switch legs, so weight into the left leg, bringing that right foot to your preferred position, fixing the gaze, and again that extension up, take the hands up, apart out to the side, together in front of your chest, coming up, out to the side, together in front of the chest, and then we'll do that once more, coming up, out to the side, and then together, and then right foot down, step back to the top of the mat, bring the hands together, and then we inhale up, breathe out forwards, lift to flat back, hands down, back to plank, all the way down, Extend toes, inhale, lift to cobra. Breathe out, down, curl the toes under, up and back into downward dog. Step forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, hands together above your head. Breathing out, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Breathe out, folding forwards. And lifting to flat back. And hands down and back to plank. All the way down. Extend toes, inhale, lifting the chest. Breathing out, down. Press to hands and knees. We'll come into extended child's pose, so knees wide, toes towards each other. Bum sinks towards your heels, slide the hands out in front. So the fingers are spread, the hands press forwards. And then inhale as you lift up, bring your shoulders forwards. And breathe out as you come back down, and we'll continue this movement of inhaling, coming up, breathing out, coming down. And then pausing in an upright position, and we'll bring wrists back under shoulders, knees under hips. So we're in our tabletop position, and we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So we tip pelvis back, back arches, head drops. Tipping the pelvis forward, taking your gaze forward, and continuing this gentle transition from one position to the other. And then pausing in a flat back position from all fours. So we keep the left hand and knee down, turn the body to face to the right, straighten the right leg. Taking the right arm up, fingertips towards the ceiling. And then we'll bring the right arm alongside your head. And as you do that, reaching forwards. And then taking the right arm all the way around behind your back. So the back of the hands pressing in the lower back. That right arm can bend, draw the right shoulder back, and then bring the right arm round alongside your head again, and as you do that, reaching forwards, right arm behind your back, draw the right shoulder back, and then back to hands and knees, and we'll turn to face to the left. So as we turn, we straighten the left leg, we raise the left arm up, left arm alongside the head again and reaching, and then sweeping that left arm behind the back so you can allow the arm to bend, draw the left shoulder back, bringing that left arm around alongside your head, reaching, and then again we'll sweep that left arm behind the back, draw the left shoulder back. Returning to an all fours position, and then from here we'll slide that right foot away. So if you can feel the toes are on the mat, you gently press back into the right heel and slide that right foot over to the left. So sliding it over as far as you can, so that when you look over that left shoulder, you're really aware of the feeling of stretch down the right side of your body. Back to all fours. So again, sliding the left foot away, sliding it over to the right as far as you can, looking over the right shoulder so you feel that left side of the body stretch. Breathe out, maybe you're coming to it a little bit more. Back to all fours. Once more on each side, sliding the right foot away, and again sliding it over to that left side, and breathing out as you look over your left shoulder. Or when you take your next breath out, maybe you'll edge into this stretch a little bit more. And then back to all fours. Once more with your left leg sliding away to the right, looking over that right shoulder. And then we'll come back to all fours, to lying down, legs bent, feet flat. Reaching down with your fingertips, a few rounds of bridge, and we'll have the arms in the movement as well. So as you inhale, we'll lift the bum up, heel the spine up, raise the arms up. So the fingertips point up as you press the hips towards the ceiling. And then breathing out slowly back down with your back and with your arms. Inhale as you come up. Breathing out as you come down. And continuing this movement. Inhaling up. Breathing out. Pausing next time your spine and your arms are down. Both legs to the right side, so windscreen wiper to the right. Pausing here for a few breaths. And then inhale the legs center, breathe out to the left. Keep the legs on the left. And then we'll inhale, legs to center. Breathe out to the right, gently from side to side. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Pausing when you're back to center, sliding your left foot away. So your left leg is long, and we'll come into our lying twist. So we guide that right leg over to the left as you roll onto your left side. And then back to center and switching. So bending up the left leg, slide the right foot away. And rolling onto the outside of your right leg. Left hand on the ground next to you. And then we'll come back to center and into relaxation, closing the eyes. And noticing, how do you feel right now as you take this short pause. And we'll take some deeper breaths, moving fingers and toes, bending the legs up, and when you're ready we'll roll to one side, pressing up to a seated position, closing the eyes as you bring your hands together. So thank you all for making time and getting up this morning for yoga. Namaste.